This is Georja Farms by Ichipondo. It's 25.86 megabytes to download, and the description says, "Welcome to Georja Farms. This is a fictional map I created for people who, like myself, love flat maps and big fields. Features one starter farm with two small fields with a total of 24 farmlands available for purchase. Contains a total of 12 fields ranging from small to massive, with a forest surrounding the entire map. The centre of the map features a bakery, vehicle shop, fuel station, grain elevator, farm shop and animal shop with bale sale station. No collectibles and no natural water source. There's plenty of space for you to be creative. Default French soil maps and seasonal growth plan." So let's go and check it out. And here we are. This is where you start off in all three modes. So there's not a huge amount to see on this map tour, I'm afraid, guys, but it's going to be one of those maps which isn't going to be everyone's cup of tea, but it's a very flat map, as it says in the description, but it's been designed for you to probably put your own spin on it. And they've obviously added a few sell points, some fields and things like that, so anything else you can do yourself, which you will see. But this is it. So we start off over here. I'm in new farmer mode as always. Start off with that plot. That is one chunk, but we've got two smaller square fields there. I think they both got barley in by the look of it. Probably, yeah, ready to harvest. That is about it, really. That's all we own. 61,000 just over for that plot. We've got a farmhouse there and a shed, and all our equipment's over here. If I zoom out and do that, the rest of the map is split up into chunks. Now the only bit you can't buy is this middle strip, which has got the production, well, I say productions, there's only one, and sale points, shop, etc. So everything is there in the middle, and there's not much else on the map, as you can see. So field prices, all these guys around the outside are all around the 700 grand mark, as you can see, because they're all pretty much the same sort of size. Got some smaller square ones in the middle, 217 grand, 203. This strip of meadow, 231. Now the outside, which I'll show you towards the end, there is a probably about out to here. All that strip there is like meadow grass, and then it goes into trees. That is 1.9 million, and the rest are split up 400. These are all going to be roughly the same. These are going to be the same this side because they're the same size. 220 grand, like so. So that is it really in terms of buying plots, etc. Yeah, but I will show you the forest area towards the end, and we'll look at that, and that's probably about it really. It is very basic in terms of equipment and mods, things like that. There isn't any mods actually, I don't know why I said that. So it's all standard base game equipment, and to be honest with you, I think it's pretty much the starting equipment you got on Haute Belleron by the looks of it. So we'll check that out now, and the slot counts. Now the slot count in new farmer mode is 590, and you start off with this equipment. So like I say, if you played Haute Belleron, I think this is the equipment you start there. So we've got the Steyr tractor and small tractors, two medium tractors, we've got the Voucher Valmat and the Massey Ferguson 3670, Deutschfar harvester, Lizard pickup, trailer, header for our harvester, we've got the Rabe cultivator, we've got the seeder, header trailer, and two 10-winkle 750 kilogram weights. There we go. Now if you want to sell off that equipment, it drops the slot count down to 491, and you can get the slot count down to 449 if you sell off this shed and this farmhouse. That is all you can sell off. You can't sell off any of the sell points or the bakery over there. They are permanently there. So if you want to come on here and expand and make it your own, you're going to have to build around sort of these over there, which we'll see in a second. So yeah, 449 you can get it down to if you sell that off. Now farm managers start from scratch. If you come on here in one of those two modes, you don't start off with anything. and you obviously spawn in exactly here at this point, but the shed and the farmhouse isn't here, and we don't own any land, and the slot count in those two modes is 449. So there we go. Right, so as you can see, not a lot, not even got any fence round or anything. We've got the oak Belleron house, sleep triggers on the porch. If we open this up, this is our little garage. We've got the wardrobe function there, like so. I will show you quickly the painting textures, but like I say, it is very standard. Animal mud, asphalt, concrete, dirt, forest ground, grass, dry grass, gravel, rock and granite. That is it. And if we scroll up through here, no collectibles, as it says in the description, so you won't get any game cartridges appearing in your garage. Don't start with any productions. There is contracts on the other fields, and as you can tell by the size of some of them, they're going to be pretty good at paying out. As you can see, some harvesting ones there. No animals because we don't have any pens down. That's something else you'll have to add in. There's our equipment. No custom crops or anything like that. It is all standard. So there we go. Right, we'll carry on round. These trees here at the back, I think they might be, I want to go into buildings and tools. If I'm trying to work out boundaries, I usually use this guy because it's quite a small, thin, placeable. I'm thinking these trees, yes, I think those trees will belong to us by the look of that. So you could chop them down and make a little bit of money to get going. But moving on from there, we will, as you can see, tractors all lined up ready to go. We'll jump in the pickup. And another thing that I've noticed, there isn't any roads or tracks leading towards this middle area. So again, that's something you're going to have to add in. So you can see trees all around the outside, massive fields. These are our two fields here in front of us to the left, ready to go. There's nothing stopping you from joining them two together just to make it into one a little bit bigger. I think we will start up the top and work down, and then we'll head out that way, I think, to look at the forest area. There is a road that joins all these areas up together up the back there, so again, something you might be able to build off. This is the bakery, so standard sort of setup. Buy it there, and like I say, if you played on Oak Belleron, you're going to recognise all these buildings. And then around here we have the Le Farmier's farm shop sale point. So this point here I'm at now is going to be for your pallets. Up there on the ramp, that would be for your grains. Moving on down, we've got the GCHB grain elevator sale point just under in there. So again, very familiar buildings. We then have the animal dealer. So if I stop here and jump out, it's going to say we haven't got any because we haven't placed any down. Sell point just round here to the left of the animal dealer for your bales and things like that. And if we go down here, this is the last bit to see really. We got the shop, again very familiar. So there's your icon, and you've got your workshop trigger around this side like so for working on, and then we do have the fuel station right next door to that, like so. Now one thing I didn't actually test, and I will test it now with you, is the reset point, which is there, look. So if you buy, lease or reset anything, it's going to spawn back there. Right, we're going to head on out to this forest area, and so there's that meadow strip, look, you can buy. And then when we get out past these two big fields either side of us, you'll see the strip, the meadow strip before the forest starts. So you've got quite a bit there. What I would say is don't be fooled by the amount of trees that are in this plot here, because if we keep driving, we eventually says, hit that wall. So you are missing out on a few trees, almost 3 rows by the look of it, like so. If we go up to the landscaping mode, the edge of the map's not amazing, as you can see. I can't really get any better than that because we are literally on the edge of the map. And then that is how far we are from our farm, and that's what it looks like there. There's no really point in driving around anywhere else on the map. That is pretty much it. So like I say, not everyone's cup of tea, but I know people do like these flat maps, kind of create your own, and like I said, there's already some bits on here for you, so you don't have to go completely start from scratch. But that is it. That's Georja Farms by Ichipondo. Please let me know your thoughts. So if you have enjoyed the video, guys, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. That'd be fantastic. And don't forget to smash the bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.